It's a care package from Joe St. Benedictus. He always sends something fun, unique, interesting. This is no exception. So let's get into it. We got pencils. We got pencils, nerds, as he says. I can't do a good Joe St. impersonation, but anyways, we got some of these kind of little, like, best frenemies forever. Kind of make me think that's how they get you. Makes me think of those little heart candies that people give out at Valentine's Day, except they're kind of a little more, I don't know, silly. Army of One, got an army recruitment pencil. We got some cute lions. We got some, like, excuse me, we got some monsters. And then we got this denim pencil. So it's made from reclaimed denim, recycled today for tomorrow. So they took some old jeans and denim skirts and shredded them up and added a ton of glue and resins and made a pencil. So it sharpened up well. Haven't tried writing with it, but yeah, that's very unique. We got Dinosaurs. Gotta love Dinosaurs. No selfies. That is great. Joe pointed that out. I'm a big fan of the original Jurassic Park movie because I was young when that came out, grew up with it, had the toys, loved Ian Malcolm, Dennis Nedry. Uh, I just can imagine how that movie would have been if they had cell phones back then. Maybe that's been addressed in some of the newer Jurassic Park movies, but I haven't kept up with them. But yeah, no time to be playing on your phone when there's velociraptors around. All right, we got a bookmark, a very unique one. It's the book bungee, and it says it's a Levenger book bungee. It protects your book, so you put this in your book. It's kind of a thick plastic, and then the elastic strap goes around the book, and that keeps it closed, so it doesn't fly open. You don't get your corners bent. You have little notes or things in there. They don't come flying out. Very unique. I'll have to try it out and see how it works. And then we have a book. Joe sent me this vintage copy of the Jefferson Bible. This is published by Grosset and Dunlap. That's an old publisher I'm familiar with because I have a prayer book by them. I think at least one other book by them. Oh, and I showed a dictionary some time ago on my old channel by them. So yeah, but it's a really nice little hardcover. It's in great condition. I don't know how old it is, but it's probably old. Looks like Joe picked it up for 50 cents at his Lub's, his local used bookstore. And yeah, it's just very nice. So I did not already have a Jefferson Bible. So yeah, thank you, Joe. It's something I've thought of adding to my library, but did not have. And this is nicely printed. A good bit of margin space there, actually, if you wanted to take notes on it. Yeah, the Jefferson Bible, it's unique. So it's basically Thomas Jefferson. He literally took a Bible in a knife and sliced out parts, and he kind of distilled it down to the moral teachings of Jesus Christ, uh, which is to say, he cut out anything that was kind of supernatural, miracles, virgin birth, etc. And that gets into it. We get this video will be really long if we get into like Thomas Jefferson and his religious views or his struggles with religion. Um, we're going to get way off topic, but yeah, I mean, from a Christian perspective, obviously it's quite unorthodox, to put it mildly. And as I was reading about this recently, Christianity Today had an article that um, that was helpful, and they made some good points. And like I said, in this version, it's a version where Jesus doesn't do anything. The blind don't see, the lame don't walk, the multitudes go hungry, sins are unforgiven. Um, there's no victory over death. So, I think it can still have some value for us in a couple ways. I mean, one, it can be a kind of a quick little, you can read this very quickly in terms of kind of a reference of some of the morals that Jesus taught. But obviously, we need to take the gospel as a whole. And I think this is a lesson in how many of us can fail to take the Bible as a whole. We kind of get some parts we're uncomfortable with, or we find difficult, or we just kind of don't like. And while we may not sit down and literally cut sections out of our Bible, we might have sections that we kind of ignore or maybe don't take as seriously. And you know, I think this is an example of what we get when we fail to take it as a whole. We get something that is much less. It still contains truth. It still could be useful, but it's not the full Word of God. It's not the full gospel. So, anyways, I do think it's a very interesting bit of history, American history, religious history, worth being familiar with. But for sure, this is not the gospel of Jesus Christ. It's a severe edit of it. But yeah, something I've wanted to have and to read and to understand a bit more. So thank you, Joe. And this is, if I went and bought a copy off Amazon, be some cheap paperback or something, this is really nice. Really nice. That dust jacket looks great. I think this spent a lot of time on a shelf. So thank you, Joe. It's been kind of a busy time in life, stressful time. Lots happening. Some of you noticed probably I have this keyboard sitting here because I had to move a computer onto this desk, and there's just a lot happening around here. But yeah, this was a nice surprise to get on a Friday evening and something fun to look through with my family. Anyways, thank you all for watching. God bless. If you haven't checked out Joe's channel, look for him. He'll be in the comments below, I'm sure. And we'll see you for the next video.